So yeah, I am here again. Um, I am fully going to admit that I did do one before. It is gone forever. It is now the last episode. I'm gonna deal with it later, but essentially, it was me trying to go back to chapter one, and because I ended it and then just carried on with the other oh, here are the other things I need to do. I still didn't get it. So I will do it, but I'm just gonna leave it for the end so that I could maybe look into something else. I don't know how you meant to get it. I literally talked to every single person that I talked to, but even beforehand, and double clicked on them to get some other things. There was one other thing about oh, and do this, and then the film instructions. And I liked it because it very much felt like what a director is. It was very much good, good. And now you found the key. You go through the key door, and then you find the light, and then you find the thing, and then you fall. It's like, ah, yes. I've heard this before in every single thing. Like, this is what a director sounds like. It's fine, but it's like very sarcastic. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to deal that for the end because that's just one achievement. I'm not gonna worry too much about one achievement. I am gonna worry about the rest, so I need to keep out in the future to try and find the stuff. Also, you make sure the sound's on, and now check the sound here. Hello, does it work? Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm not gonna worry about it too much for now because it's not gonna do me too good. Oh, here's where you are. Oh, that's interesting. I don't mind doing this because there's some sort of examining new stuff. Because if I do this, it's fine. What I might do is open it on a weekend and then test a couple of things out, or also look at a guide to help me because there probably is some form of something to help try and find out what I need to do. Probably is something simple and I'm very getting a bit confused. Okay, so move. I know there's a thing of multiple endings, and that's a known thing. Oh. Okay, I think that was a bit too. Also, I think some will people be in here? Oh yeah, they are because no one was in here for the first chapter, the second chapter. Oh, shit. That legitimately probably is really something that like. I also might realistically try testing it. Like if I've got one of these and it's like go and I've just done half of it and I'm going to go to the next day, I might stop and wait for that for the next day and then trial that because that because the whole thing was just me talking over myself over new stuff. So if I get a little bit of this, I feel like that's a bit better than one whole episode, 1 hour of I've heard this before, I've heard this before, I've heard this before because it kept turning into that. Okay, good strategy. Okay, yeah. If you meet the enemy with the enemy a stalemate, that doesn't mean anything. What? Yeah, maybe my own character understands it better than I do because I did not get what that was meant to mean, and I am very confused. But yeah, I know there's a thing about a couple of ending, which is basically like choose the thing at the end. It's not like all of these choices have an impact. I feel like that probably is. And I'm gonna just check all of that stuff and see. And then I think, yeah, I'm back here. So I'm just gonna go down here. I think this is the quickest way. Also, this is the same as where it's like, ah, yes, here's Bang Bang Bar. So the plan is I'm gonna go around and try and get everyone. If I get everyone this time, which I don't think I will, probably could. I'll just go straight into the chapter, not this time, but next time. But if I don't, and I need to do some next time, then I'll just see what happens next. I also might check down below because I know there's a couple other stuff down there, so I need to find that. So, oh, here's the prize room. Okay, there's one of the achievements. I didn't get any achievements last time. That's why I was like, I'm fine with just axing this whole thing. Okay, I need to know what the others are, but I haven't found. Yeah, I found the mirror one. Okay, so let's see who's in here. They're probably in like areas I haven't gone to, which isn't probably a lot. Where we? Wait, no, no, Rand isn't that way. What do you mean by Zari? Well, I haven't, but knowing that this is here means that I know about the achievements. Oh, yeah. But I did find one, which is there. I found the prayer room. So I did get something. Oh, is this someone? I think I'll just repeat. You don't be mistake. It's why I don't. If you're being specific, brown, I don't think it's important about what type of twig it is from what type of tree. I don't know. I think that's hard to tell from twig, but I think that was more specifically what they were saying, not. Actually, they went through this area. Could be in. Oh, wait. I haven't seen this. I think it's a fox. Ah, there it is. There. I got two of them. Which I think is meant to be a fox. Somewhat correct. So yeah, that's another one. There is five in this. Wait, I just yeah, irises are a flower. I was about to guess flowers, but I don't know what flower is orange. Legitimately don't know if that was a thing. Some roses. Do you know what? Do you know what? Fair. That's the other iconic one. That's red. I think I've heard something similar to that. Roses. Again, don't know any pink flower. Actually, no. Cherry blossom leaves or peonies. Ooh, there's a flower for each person because we've got Noah, Bang Bang. No, I haven't got one for Noah. Blue's probably my one. each color is weirdly connected to one of them. I don't think we said green, but I don't think there's currently a green because that would be Fixer and there's no person taking that post. Also, I don't think there's a green flower in existence. And any flower. I know there's green fauna, like leaves, grass. There are green things in nature, but I don't think there's a green flower. Please, I definitely would be like, here's a clip. Please tell me if I'm wrong and green flowers, there are things, but I don't know. Yeah, we're bringing up Pixar again. I talked about the one that I literally deleted, where I was like, it's really interesting in retrospect, where I was like, oh, wouldn't it be good for you to become like Fixer? And now they're talking about like, yeah, Fixer. Anyway, it's fun. Oh, oh, that weirdly contradictory because you would think actually no, resistance and loyalty can't be a thing. Could be connected, but it's like really interesting. This also connects to Fixer generally. Because obviously you would assume that maybe Fixer didn't really just go, well, I surrender, I did evil things, oh well. But there's more to it than that. Um, okay, I'm gonna go back to the garden. I want to just make sure I've done everything. Also, I'm surprised I was able to find this. But anyway. That's good news that there's more up here. I thought it was gonna be let's look forever in this action. You. I don't think I will be, but I'm just. Yeah, this is back here, not useful for me right now. Hello, bye. Ooh, I'm going to anyway. Well, first, I'm going to leave this area. This is for later. I think sister. Is it sister? Catch up with sister. I'm going to leave that for last, but I will also be very concerned. Blood. Blood for the blood god. You are wearing a statue. Okay, very great.
It's not all Mother's birthday. Why isn't inspiration flowing from you? What's the matter? Sister Blue, I really want to capture the All Mother, but she's so mysterious. And the statue, I just can't get by her essence. Keep trying. Sister Blue, you communed with her. Please tell me, what is she really like? They had a different name. Really? What was it? Iris. Incredible. What function does it stand for? No function. Names then were decorative. Hers referred to a few different things. A flower, I think, and a part of an Bible. Fascinating. You had opened her to me. I will paint her in full bloom. I will let her light in. Iris. Thank you, Sister Blue. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay, then. No. This is also. This is this. This is not what we're about. If I get to the Lost Travel, I might check the underground, but for now, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think there's much there. I might check in because I don't think I checked too far on this. In the ground. Okay, this is one of the other ones that I did look a little bit up here, but I didn't check all the way. I'm like, I think I literally stopped. I think here. I'm like, I don't think anyone's gonna be up there. Yeah, anyway, and I just didn't check. I think also I was worried that this was weirdly close. I had no explanation for that. I was like, the walls were closed. Run away. That was stupid. Anyone in here? I don't think so. Anyone here, though? As it goes underground, we don't need to go back again. I think I'm getting lost.
I wish all sisters could be true, united in purpose.
This is where Van is. I don't need to go here yet. The reason why I do this is because I don't know if there's going to be a thing where it's like, oh yeah, they're in my room. So I'm just gonna check quickly. But I know my room is up here. And this way. Oh, this door open. Oh, where's the possum? Huh, what was on here? Didn't she say there'll be a possum? There's not one. I'm gonna go around just clicking it, just double checking I've got everyone. I'll go back up later. I will check. I have a couple of instruments here, which is interesting. Could be a thing with like saving about. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just speaking crazy. I don't think that'll be a way because that'll be weirdly broken. But unlike the other one, that one won't be too hard. It would just be the bar and green, I think. Anyone in here? Oh, it's downstairs. But no, it's not. Okay, this is going. Oh, there's this. What will become Noah? So Noah. Oh, this is interesting. This means that overall, at a certain point, Fixer, well, we played because it was one, Fixer's choice, but Fixer's choice because of the ancient sin. And you could then say, here's another Fixer, not. Is this turned into This is turned into a pantomime? What the? And a very bad one. Also, I just realized all the others have a sort of short. I don't know. Everyone has short hair. I don't know if that's a thing because yeah, these have more shorter hair. I don't know how much of this is true, but this is definitely the story they're spinning, which I think is interesting. Which one will eventually take uh, the title of Fixer and the title that Fixer had, and be able to have someone else. The power of lying. That's no, which is most likely where I'm going next. But I'm curious about. Oh no, that's just. It's like I'm curious about what this is. There's a dot on the floor. That's a light. Why am I always being like, ooh? It's like, so this light is like, nope, nope, that's just a light. That's just a light. Okay, this is very good.
So many interpretations. I believe she intended all of them to be true.
Okay, valid.
Else hiding in plain sight?
So if I look, I'm just gonna do this. If I look at Ancient Sister, that probably is like the ancient state of like the past. Grace Forever Lost is grace is usually the one for peace. Like grace will come upon us, peace will come upon us. Her domain is like her area, but like she said, it's like her domain is like we are her domain, and also it's very. It could be very much we are like saying with what they're saying head hairs.
Eki Alma. Alma is unequivocally the all-mother, like
Yes.
Hera. A greeting, a goodbye, an exclamation. One little word with no real meaning, yet in the same breath means everything. Anything else hiding in plain sight? I'm going to see what else is going on. It brings me great joy that we each can celebrate the all-mother in our own way. Farewell, Heki. Heki.
But it is a bit interesting.
Hi, Sister Blue. I can't talk right now. Why aren't you celebrating? Well, I'm bringing up luck from now on, Childmother. I'll fix your parents are too busy making room for, well, you know. And then I'll leave work on a visit, I guess. Can anyone help me out? I've already asked for further help to move Kitty. This is my burden. Just my luck. I'll be pulling a lot of late nights. Sister Blue, would you do me a favor? Yes. Can you pray that I catch a break? Heki Alma. Thank you.
Okay. I don't feel that. Wait.
What's wrong? I can't believe Noah put her in charge. Is she not suitable? She's amazing. Down to the brain with knowledge and interpretations. I see. Do you ever wonder why there can only be one sister per function? Wouldn't it be helpful to have two, or three, or 500? What did Fixer used to say? Everything comes around, but how fast it comes around is a different story. Understood. Have a good one, Sister Blue. To you too.
So is anyone this you know this I'm just going also that's really interesting. Because this one here is research. Oh, can't connect. This is research, and this is studious, which feels a bit odd because that feels like the same thing. Okay, so wait, no, nothing's up there. That just takes me up. That doesn't help me right now. Okay, so based on what I'm at, basically done that, done that, done there. So what I'm going to do is go back through here, and if I am correct, your funeral, you will die in there. Please don't leave.
Sister Blue, thank goodness you're here. Do I look a little ill to you?
Oh
I thought you were
no.
everything out of the ordinary. Sister Pink prescribed me some fun. Ordered me to attend the birthday celebrations? I stood very far away from the crowds, but I haven't felt a sickness since. Should I be worried?
I think going to the doctor too many times might be bad.
Red? Purple? You're distressed. Have your birthday celebrations? I wondered why treatment would lose the same color. Was that the plan? Your eyes work differently? All this time, I've been prescribing fruits and shrubs, and I can't even tell blue from green? What if, Sister Blue, I picked for you a green path? What then? My sister folds into her function, like a sphere to square. Right. Right. I wouldn't. I could never be a fixer. Thank you for your honesty.
It's kind of contradictory. It's like, yeah, they can be their form, yet they can't be their form. What is it?
You should report your condition to healer. Huh. Yes, I'll make sure to do that. Heavy.
Okay, so hopefully, I'm gonna pretend that doesn't exist.
Another one out of order? Is the chamber
Oh,
full?
there it is. Okay, so I got this.
Unfortunately so. It's the second one this week to print the stillborn. We're down to only a handful of reliable pods. Sphere to square, sister. How will you manage? I don't know. I stayed up all night worrying. Why is everything falling apart? Leaks, malfunctions, short circuits. I should inform Blue. No, Sister Kate has a novel plan. We'll manage it. All will manage. Somehow. Heck you, sister. Heck you, Grace.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Because I want to at least try, I'm going to now save the game and save it here. And then say yes. And just basically keep this file for the current one. But what I'm going to do now is also load back, chapter select, and go to 1. Okay. So what I'm going to do is every so often in between, if I've got like a period of time, I'm going to move forward within this and then just talk to everyone and make sure I do everything like I've done with the others. So go top floor, bottom floor, mid floor, and make sure I don't get repeating lines. But because the last one was just 1 hour of that, which I don't particularly like, definitely with like redoing stuff. 1 hour, I think, is too much. What I've got now is essentially um, 18 minutes of it, which isn't that bad.
Again. Head hurts. I'm ready to serve. Nowhere said people used to have to be perfect.
Repeating. I'm also going to. Yeah, it's really interesting. That is interesting on the line.
Grace to the healer.
Also, I find it interesting that there's no talk saying speak to everyone at the school, but
What are these foundations?
I'm gonna I'm gonna ignore this for the time being.
People, animals, and objects that reflect light. They appear to symbolize something. Curious.
But again, doing a little bit of this is not bad. It's just a bit backtracking because I missed an achievement. So this way, ignore all of this stuff. I can't go that way. I do not care. I am leaving you. Goodbye. Just want to just quick. So that I'll just do the cross of like room to room.
Why? We get a new experience with the Doma every day. We can't. Then where is Principal? Principal is another time. We need to find mutual learnings to reach her. Principal is the main chair in England. I'm sensing a strange energy on the rooftop of the school. They gave me the key. They took me. Great.
I also, out of all of them so far, I do like this mode the most. It's basically you deal with like different fragments of time, whereas like during this apocalypse period is one, and then during the sort of like regular school is another. So it's really interesting to think about. Oh, shit. I also think I've controlled this way better. Also, I realized how bad it was because, like, let's see the other option. Okay.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Also, I don't think I can talk back to you. Yeah, no. And anyone on the other side? I'm just gonna quickly go that way. Nope. No one's this side. Also, I thought he was that side. Or does he like change it like you?
Iris! It's not you. It's me. Ciao. You're a visitor. I'm so used to seeing you. I missed you. Let me guess. Straight A's. Did you get into that expensive school? How's the whole life? Exciting? I wouldn't accept a gymnasium. Can you help me do that? One of my favorite moments with you happened there. Around there, everyone gets together. And seeing you laugh for the first time was different. Don't you remember?
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I again, I like this because zero is the dance, and I like this one's like, oh, everyone was dancing. This is clearly
Thanks for that hug, and we can meet each other all over again.
because this is talking about like everyone getting sick on that one day.
This is strange. There may be more to reality beyond this living. More to? What do you mean? Come visit again when you remember. Bye-bye.
So I'm just gonna quickly.
You're back? So soon. Don't worry, I forget things all the time. But I think there are more instances of Gary to me. Your phone hugs. I wish I had one of those.
Okay, okay. I thought that would be so. Also, I thought there'd be like something about being like, yeah, would there be a thing where like I look up at you? But no, I don't think that was the thing. Okay, now let's just get all these out of the way.
Iris,
Yep.
don't ever speak to me again.
Why?
What did I do?
Why
Just
can't we be
follow my
friends?
dreams.
Why can't we be friends?
Up into the mountains. I saw it with my own eyes. The body had spoken to me. Don't you see? This is our moment to be more. No meetings, no jobs. We're dead. None of it. Their arrival will free us all. I strike their pose.
Okay, so that's you.
They look so majestic in that video. Do you think they're real?
I've never seen one.
Yes, we can have that true.
You think they're dangerous?
Yes.
Stay away. Far away.
An alien? Exciting.
No, they're not exciting. They're terrifying.
Did you see the footage? Where do you think it came from?
Space.
What did you see? A huge body. The occupants.
Is it? What? I don't remember. But why do I remember like the song from Steven Universe? But it's like I saw a giant body where it's like a giant moment, and it's about like two people fusing. It's like no, they will kill us all. Run away! I need to talk to you.
Spared me and my sister and my mom and my dad. Are they why people are getting sick?
Okay, so you don't have anything. You don't have anything. Okay, that's just a bit fine. So it doesn't matter. I was just double checking. I was like laters.
They're scared. I've got to stay impartial for the school paper. But between you and me, they're a bit out of it. You see that guy? He claims to have met one of those aliens in person. I'm waiting here for an interview.
I want to leave.
Sorry, Iris. I was told to help keep everyone here. How did I get roped into this? I'd gotta be prepping for the dance tonight. Such a good dancer. I can't let you through, Iris. How do I get put on patrol duty? If only I could change time.
Change time, you say? It's just to the left. And you're just stuck in the past. And you're feeling time. Let's do the time. Whoa. I regret nothing. I won't forget.
Good. I'm all for freedom of worship, but this is unhealthy.
We worship
Also, there's a strong possibility I did not go that step. I went right when I said take a step to the left.
It's God. As you say, it gets so soulless. I've lived through some strange things, but a glowing red body the size of a building. I can't believe everything you see.
I need to get past you.
Sorry. No. No can do. We're keeping these kids a secret. We don't want them to meet anyone the rest of this nearby. How to take precautions. Nobody. Not getting past me today, Iris.
Okay. I got past you. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. What? You behind me? How? I'd love if I was able to like speak. I was like, I was like, what the? Okay, so no one's here. Okay.
Attention! Attention! Please!
Okay.
I know I'm supposed to uphold due process, but I don't want to spend the last week of school like this. Attention! No, no, no. No democracy is in this house. Here. I was looking forward to practicing my note-taking skills, but every week I write the same thing. My F and X keys have almost fallen off my keyboard.
Oh, Fox.
One at a time, please.
So many presidents and embryos live in the shadow of other states. Dreams cursed.
Attention!
Okay.
Attention!
Okay.
Please! Attention! Attention! Please!
Well, I have a cure for that. It's called an apocalypse. Now I don't need to pay for the death cell, and they most likely won't exist. Oh wait, there's one more. That's a weird thing. These people have never seen a fox. I've seen a fox. It looked very different. like in the future. Also, I think it's interesting that his name is Judas, but I don't know if that's like meaningful or not meaningful. Because Judas. Also, I like the idea that like this did mean something, so we can't get rid of it. It's like, well, it did mean something. It very much did mean that thing, but it currently is wasting money. So I currently don't think it's a good idea. Well, this is a money stinker, so. And then, wait. It's an obvious answer, pet. Wait, no. I want pet. Upper. It's obvious. This is the cute. Okay, I just need- which I said before. And the skull, I thought it was a dog, you know, it was a fox skull. So what I'm gonna do. And also, that's the same statue as here. It's really fun. When you see the past and the present. So I think actually I'm gonna check one room out quickly, and then I'm gonna say. Which I think is that he's referring to because of the cross uh, as God. The truth. I think this one is personality because I think that's the only thing that is going to cross this. Oh yeah, no doubt. Uh, I also love that you can change times while in motion, which is fine. Okay, is that anyone here? Oh, is you? These two are kind of interact with. And then this one. Okay, I'll do this room last. Actually, I'll get in, and then that will be the last of this.
Said about Zhao. It was highly inappropriate. We've notified the parents.
What did I say?
Don't get cheeky with me. I'm being serious. Zhao seems to have no idea what you said. Or maybe she's pretending not to know. I'm not sure.
Is she inside?
I'm keeping her away from all of this commotion. Do you understand? Think about your actions, Iris. They have consequences.
Okay, so first,
Please, Iris, give Zhao some space.
and here, and then I'm going to here, and then back, and then look back here, and then save, but save over slot 2. Oh, I clicked no. So it stays over slot 2, and then I'm gonna leave. So that's the idea of it. I'm gonna carry on with the rest of the things that I've got. I have got a couple of things. The prayer room, Fig as a Fox. Let's see the other ones. The other ones I can't do complete chapter 3, but I can't complete chapter 3 if I haven't done it. Complete chapter 4 and complete chapter 5. Complete the game. And talk to all the characters in the high school in chapter 1. This is the one that I'm going to occasionally get back to in between, like, talking to the characters in the other ones. And then I need to find the other, like, 16 hidden ones. I don't know what they are. There's the global things. It is going to be on here. Oh, I think some of them are spoilers, so I'm going to leave it. But yeah, for now, I'm really excited. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like this video. This is the second time me streaming it. That's why it's extremely late. It's like 9 or near 10. But I didn't like the last one at all, or how I did it. So the edit might come out more in regular time on YouTube. Also, please follow me on YouTube and TikTok. That would be really nice. But for Twitch, it might be out more Sunday or late Saturday. I don't know. I've got something on. I think I said this in Umume. My dad's taking me to do some horse racing because I thought I got today to actually see it, and I think it would be really fun. But yeah, sorry for this confusion. This is the actual part 6, and then we'll go into the regular chapter. After I've done the whole game, I'm just going to go back to chapter 1. And in between, if there's any like couple of minutes before going around talking to people, and I might start if there's a little bit section, like I did here, those 40 minutes, I could have gone straight on to the next one. But because I wanted to start new, I left it. I might do that the same for chapters 4, 5, etc., etc., etc. And alongside talking to the others, which I think is interesting and I am excited for. I don't know what that means and how I'll do it. I just didn't want the one whole chapter of let's reread all of the things I've already gone through. Hence why I restreamed. So yeah, that'll be my idea. That'll be my general what I plan to do. I am really excited. But I do hope you enjoy. I do hope you like. And again, I have my YouTube and TikTok. If you would please like following. Also, same here. Could you follow me on Twitch? If you want to, I've got a Patreon for £1 and £10, and you'll be in the credits coming up. But I hope you enjoy. I'm so sorry for the confusion. I started and then stopped and started and then stopped, and then there was mic issues, and then I re-deleted an entire part 6. There's a part 6 lost of time. I just wanted to make sure this is good, and doing a little bit, I'm fine with it. It's good. And I might sometimes save it 50 minutes beforehand and then just do a couple of like 10 minutes in chapter 1 just so that I can slowly start chipping away at it. And that feels more better than one whole hour. But yeah, I need to change part 7 because part 7 was Let's Talk to the Sisters, and that was the title. I am going to refer to it like Let's Go into chapter 3 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.